The city's health department says they've had to shut down 10 establishments throughout New Haven for safety concerns. Tonight, that number jumping to 11 as they had to shut down one popular restaurant after they received videos showcasing multiple COVID violations. Take a look. A Halloween party at Anthony's Ocean View captured on video Thursday night. No mask, no social distancing. But the violations don't end there.
No mask, dancing on the dance floor, full DJ, not drinking alcohol without serving food. Those are all clear violations of the governor's order.
So less than a day later, Fox 61 capturing the New Haven Health Department shutting down the popular restaurant as it happened.
We are closed until further notice. We are alarmed and concerned that the sector rules were completely ignored, and people's lives matter.
Health Director Maritza Bond says Anthony's will be closed until they work through a corrective action plan and go through a reinspection by the task force. Owners declining to comment.
This virus is not going away, and we want to respect businesses, but businesses also have to respect the patrons that they serve.
The health department continued into the night, checking up on other places like Amarante's Seacliff and the Bar, both good examples of restaurants in line with safety regulations, according to Bond.
I felt like this was a pretty good establishment following the rules.
The health department will be on site all weekend, making sure establishments are following sector rules. Officials say they are prepared to shut down any places where they find violations. In downtown New Haven, Nia Maldonado, Fox 61 News.